What's up, guys? My name's JT, and you're here for another episode of Random Night Cravings with JT. This is going to be a little bit different. We're going to have a full week's worth right here, but today we're going to start off really simple, all right? So, first thing we need, eggs. Second thing we need, any form of greens, all right? So, for this, I'm using, what is this? Spring mix, something, that, and I don't know, but you know, it looks green. Use it, we're good, all right. And then, last thing you'll need, please stand by. Tapadio, dude, tapadio. Anyways, so, what we're gonna do, we're gonna, also, I mean, I guess you're gonna need a stove, but yeah, let's chill. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna heat this bad boy up. We're gonna, right here, we'll keep it on like medium high, you know, medium high is pretty good. Make sure that flame's on. Flame on, Johnny. Cool, and then another thing you're gonna need is just really any cup, I guess. So what I'm gonna do right here, guys, right here, right for you, okay? This measuring cup, I'm gonna take this egg, all right? Perfect form, one crack, one split, bam, look at that, this is golden. But then we're gonna do something else, okay? What we're gonna do, we crack, we open, but then we keep the yolk in there, guys, okay? We keep the yolk in there, all right? And you don't want the yolk getting in. Usually you can do this with about 5 eggs. I'm only doing it with about 2. What I recommend you do is I recommend you do 2 full eggs and then 3 egg whites. And then you kind of just keep moving that around up until the whites drop. And then we'll just wait here up until that does that. Video editor person, I appreciate you. You can just cut this up until all this goes. Alright, you know what? Sometimes this is all you're gonna get. You might have to just grab it with your, oh, look at that. Yeah, it's attached. Bam. And then you throw it right back in. Wash your hands, folks. And then you know what? Sometimes you're gonna have to call it a day. This looks like we might be getting it. So bam, look at that. We got the rest of that. And then you take the rest of them, you throw them in the garbage can. Then you wash, just in case, you never know, I don't know. Some of y'all got some whack hands, okay? But you wanna keep your hands clean as possible and can be. So, you take a fork and then you whisk, all right? I'm not the greatest whisker in the world, but thankfully, because of this amazing thing called heat, you don't really need to be. Yeah, and you kind of just get that going up until it's really combined. Cool, all right, and then just keep it going. Weird noises helps. It really does, I promise. Cool, and then you got that. Cool, all right. So now this is where it gets a little bit tricky. I'm gonna grab something. I don't want to burn my hand while I pour the eggs or whatnot. So I'm gonna take a wooden spatula, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna see how well I can do this. So you pour them in, all right? First off, I almost forgot. You're gonna want some non-stick cooking spray. What I usually use is I'm a little weird. I like to use coconut oil, lads. Coconut oil. You know why I use coconut oil? Because I like coconuts. That's why, guys. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna pop off that. You're gonna drop the coconut oil. You're gonna shake it. You're gonna spray it. Look at that. Look at the beauty. Look at that. That way your eggs don't stick to your pan and then your mom doesn't want to kill you. So another thing, what we're gonna do, we're gonna pour it right on, all right? And then what we're gonna do, I learned this from Gordon Ramsay, guys, okay? 30 seconds on the heat, and then you stir it around for 30 seconds off the heat, okay? So, bam, look at that. Well, bam. Now, immediately, you want to start moving it around. Otherwise these eggs are going to start looking bad. You kind of want to count in your head about 30 seconds. And then, you see that non-stick working? That non-stick is working great. Look at that. Normally, it would be all across, but nope, just a little bit. Whee! All right, cool. I'm going to set this down maybe like right here. Bam, look at that. And then grab this bad boy. Ooh, wee. Wow, okay. So, you know, maybe about 30 seconds now. This seems like it's cooking quick, so I'm gonna take it off. And then bam. Stir it back around. You want to kind of chop it up into smaller pieces, lads. Cool. And then what we're going to do, I'm going to let that sit for a second, okay? Off of the heat. You're going to take your greens, okay? You're going to take about twice as much as you think you need, okay? If you think you need half of your hand, put your full hand in there. And then, you know, this might be solid. Yeah, no. That was good. Cool. We'll take this, all right? And we're going to dump this whole thing. Dump it into there. Putting your greens in there really helps you get rid of that COVID-19, if you know what I mean. So, and then once we got all that going, we're gonna take it, we're gonna stir it about again. And now what the greens do, they shrivel up a lot in there, okay? And then they shrink with it. And you know, you don't have to stir it for too long. I recommend you put it back on the heat for a little bit. It'll help the greens dissipate and get smaller and smaller, which is fairly important. You don't have to put it on for too long because you don't want to overcook the eggs. Heat back off. Bam. Look at that. Scubbity beep, scudabop. All right. So here, let's take that. Let's see what that looks like. Bam. All right. Cool. Now what we do is, because it's off the heat, we're gonna get a bowl. This is the first bowl I found. I like this bowl. I'm gonna put this bowl right there. We're gonna take all this. We're gonna hope that stays. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, we're good. Bam. All right. And then, don't burn your hand. Move this over. Put it all in there. Put it all in there, lads. Now, I only use 2 eggs. Again, before, I recommend you use 5. This is actually, even with 5 eggs, it's like not even 300 calories. So it's a pretty solid breakfast in my opinion. But I just really want some eggs right now. Now, another thing you're gonna wanna do, you're gonna wanna get a different fork. A different fork than the one you stirred the eggs with before. What a whisk, twirl, whatever you wanna say, different fork, okay? That's your eating fork. But then you're gonna take the Tapatio, not sponsored by Tapatio. My bad, lads. Then you're gonna put the Tapatio in there. Bam, look at that. I usually put a lot more in there, but when my phone decided no more storage, I already put a lot. So, and then you stir that up, lads. You stir it up. I might actually put some more in there, but honestly, that's your dish right there. You eat up, you bada beep, bada bop, get a little bit of both. Eat up.